Welcome to the party, pal. Your fellow neighborhood master, Chaos here. I hope you're well today. We're talking Criterion Collection. We're talking end of the year titles. 2022 wraps up. Hey, it's, happy New Year. How's everybody doing? Good. Hey, great. Good to see you. Let's look back on this year. Oh, really? Criterion kind of shit the bed this year, in my opinion. This was not the best year Criterion's ever had. We can agree to disagree. That's perfectly fine. But I think this has been a very, very underwhelming year compared to other years, where we haven't really gotten a big box set this year. We haven't really gotten any super amazing titles. I mean, Wall-E is debatable. I think that's exciting. I mean, we talked about November, and then a week later they announced Wall-E, so we didn't get a chance to really talk about Wall-E. I think it's an interesting title. And then here comes December, and it's absolutely, in my opinion, underwhelming, except for one title, which I'm excited to get. But overall, kind of an underwhelming wet fart of an end to 2022. However, will we get a big Wall-E reveal? I don't know. I don't know. I highly doubt that they would do that so close to to the end of the year. I don't know. Maybe they will. I don't know. Well, let's talk about it.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
I hope you're well. I hope this video finds you well, my friend, and I'm happy to have you with me. Exploitation R&R in the house. What is up? Razor Ramon. I know what you meant. Razor Ramen in the house. What's up, buddy? It's a little early for me. I only really woke up about an hour and a half ago. That's okay. I've got coffee. I hope everybody's doing well. So let's get into it. Exploitation, yes. That is exactly correct. Cooley High is the only one I'm excited about. Paul, how are you? Things are crazy on my end. Making movies is crazy. But we won't get into that right now. It's exhausting. But I wouldn't do anything else. December, baby. Christmas, family time, things like that. This is the end of the year for Criterion. And this is what they decide to drop on us. And like I said, I'm completely underwhelmed and disappointed that this is the slate that they've chosen. Okay, Planet Mondo, what's up, my man? How are you, dude? Tech Degenerates in for the Michael Haneke box set. And Fat, catch you later. All right, man. Watch me on your break. I know you're a busy dude. All right. December titles announced. Let's get to it. I got an email this morning. Oh, no, a text from a friend. And he said, oh, my God, the Joker's coming. The Joker's coming to Criterion Collection. The Joaquin Phoenix Joker. But I'm like, nah, man. I just got their email. They did not announce Joker. That is a fake. And I hate when people do that. When people have fake titles on Criterion, because I feel that kind of sets people up for disappointment. And maybe I'm feeling a little bit of that right now. All right, 4 titles right now for December. December 6th finds us with the Michael Haneke trilogy. 3 movies. I'm not familiar with him at all. I know him. I like Funny Games. I mean, like it. It's not a fun time watch, but it's a good film. I don't know these 3 films, so it doesn't really float my boat at the moment. 3 films by Mai Zetterling. I'm not familiar with her. They may be amazing movies, but at the moment, that cover art doesn't make me go, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I gotta see that. December 13th. Then December 13th again, Velvet Underground. It's a documentary by Todd Haynes. I know the Velvet Underground, but I don't really watch documentaries about bands anyway, so that does nothing for me. Cooley High, December 13th, the only one I'm really interested in. It's sort of a landmark high school, I wouldn't even say blaxploitation movie, but, it's a landmark kind of high school movie. And to be honest, I don't even know if I've seen it. I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but I don't recall it. I feel like I've seen it. I know I must have, but I can't remember it. But I'm going to get it because I feel like it's one of those, classic titles that genre fans should have. Okie dokie. Planet Mondo says that the Haneke box art looks atrocious. I thought it was a joke. No, they wouldn't joke about stuff like that. You'd see jokes for like big movies, like Transformers or something. That would be a joke. Wally 4K picture quality should be amazing. Looking forward to it. It's already on 4K though, man. So if you want to go see it on 4K, you can go pick it up now. Already there. Tech says Benny's video is great. Benny's video. Okay. Well, let's start there because that kicks off the month. So let's go there. Michael Haneke. He's an interesting filmmaker. He's not for everybody. He made a movie called Cache. Great cast. I really wanted to like that movie, but it was just a little too slow for me. A little too dull. You know what I mean? Like it had some creepy moments, which didn't work for me 100%. Michael Haneke trilogy. This is what the release is called. I don't know if this is should be considered a box set or if it's just going to be one of those kind of like Eclipse box sets where like it's like the thin. It might be that. Actually, might be that honestly, or a fold out like similar to the Bruce Lee one. Might be something like that. We have no idea, or maybe they'll talk about it, but we'll see. One of contemporary cinema's most original, provocative, and uncompromising filmmakers, Austrian auteur Michael Haneke, dares, and I believe it's Haneke, maybe if I'm mistaken, I apologize, dares viewers to stare into the void of modern existence. With his first 3 theatrical features, The Seventh Continent, Benny's, his first 3, okay, Seventh Continent, Benny's Videos, and 71 Fragments of a Chronology of Chance, a trilogy depicting a coldly bureaucratic society in which genuine human relationships have been supplanted by a deep-seated collective malaise. Haneke established the rigorous visual style and unsettling themes that would recur throughout his work, exploring the relationships among consumerism, violence, mass media, and contemporary alienation. These brilliant, relentlessly probing films open up profound questions about the world in which we live, while refusing the false comfort of easy answers. 100% this is going to be on the Criterion Collection channel, and I'm going to watch them there. For my collection, I don't think I need to own these, but I would like to watch them. I think he's certainly an interesting filmmaker. The Seventh Continent. Let's break these down. Maybe I'll get a little bigger. That works. Let me check on your screen. Yeah, that's a little better. Seventh Continent, 1989. The day-to-day routines of a seemingly ordinary Austrian family begin to take on a sinister complexion in Michael Haneke's chilling portrait of bourgeois anomie giving way to shocking self-destruction. Inspired by a true story, the director's first theatrical feature finds him fully in command of his style, observing with rigorous clinical detachment the spiritual emptiness at the heart of consumer culture and the horror that lurks beneath its placid surfaces. The Seventh Continent builds to an annihilating encounter with the televisual void that powerfully synthesizes Haneke's ideas about the link between violence and our culture of manufactured emotion. Whoa. Yeah, Criterion's going to Criterion with these descriptions. What? Hold on a minute. I can't highlight specific portions, but okay. Observing with rigorous clinical detachment the spiritual emptiness at the heart of consumer culture. Oh, wait, no, what was the weird thing I read? Where was it? Here we go. The Seventh Continent builds to an annihilating encounter with the televisual void that powerfully synthesizes Haneke's. What is a televisual void? That doesn't make it. You just made that shit up, Criterion. What the hell is that? That doesn't tell me anything about the movie. But it sounds like funny games. If anyone's seen it, let me know in the comments. I'm not sure. Benny's Videos, 1992. Michael Haneke turns the unflinching gaze of the camera back on itself in this provocative, profoundly disturbing study of emotional disconnection in the age of mass media saturation. Benny, a frighteningly affectless Arno Frisch, the teenage son of wealthy, disengaged parents, finds release in the world of violent videos, an obsession that leads him to create his own monstrous work of real-life horror, layering screens within screens and digital frames within filmic frame. Benny's video is a coolly postmodern meta-cinematic labyrinth in which the boundaries between actual and mediated violence become terrifyingly indistinguishable. That sounds almost exactly like the other one. 1992. Okay. Second movie. An obsession that leads him to create his own monstrous work of real-life horror. Oh. Interesting. I mean, it sounds good, but then, what the movie is different. So, we'll take it from there. Robert says these sound very pretentious. I mean, they kind of do. They kind of do that with the, with the review, with the way they describe things. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Michael Haneke trilogy. All right. Not for me, but I mean to purchase, but I will watch them, and I will definitely give them the benefit of the doubt when they show up in the Criterion channel. But I'm not going to throw down money on it myself at the moment. 3 films by Mai Zetterling. I'm going to do one of these. All right. Do you see that okay on your end? Yeah. All right. Tech, real quick. I've noticed you're a little. I don't know what you're up to. Honestly, that's just what I do. That's just my style, man. If you don't like it, that's okay. Don't watch it. Could really learn something from Serial at Midnight. You know what? We're 2 different YouTubers, 2 different approaches. Go watch him. That's all I gotta say. This is me. 3 films by Mai Zetterling. A fearless, transgressive, long overlooked pioneer of feminist cinema. Swedish actor turned director Mai Zetterling ruffled the feathers of the patriarchal establishment with a string of bracingly modern, sexually frank, and politically incendiary films focused on female agency and the turbulent state of 20th century Europe. Her peerless ability to render subjective psychology states with startling immediacy is on display in Loving Couples, Night Games, and The Girls, 3 provocative, taboo-shattering works from the 1960s featuring some of Swedish cinema's most iconic stars. With their audacious narrative structure that fused reality and fantasy, their elaborate use of metaphor and symbolism, and their willingness to delve into the most fraught realms of human experience, these movies are models of adventurous, passionately engaged filmmaking. I don't doubt it, but it sounds like they're describing Begotten in a way. Let me get a little closer with this one. All right, 3 movies again. So, I mean, you can make the argument that these are box sets. It really depends on how they are aligned at the moment. And if it's going to be a fold out, if it's going to be like a eclipse set kind of a deal. Let's do, well, let's see, I guess we'll go here. Okay. Loving Couples, 1964. The title of Mai Zetterling's boldly iconoclastic debut feature, adapted from a cycle of 7 novels, by the provocative feminist writer Agnes von Krusenstjerna, drips with irony. In 1915, 3 pregnant women from varying social backgrounds enter a maternity ward. Cue a swirl of perspective-shifting flashbacks that, with searing psychological insight, illuminate the divergent yet interconnected experiences that brought them there, and that came to a head during one lavish, debauched midsummer celebration. Wildly subversive in its treatment of sexuality, gender, class, religion, marriage, and motherhood, Loving Couples is as electrifying a first feature as any in cinema. Wow, that's big. As any in cinema history. Okay. Announcing the arrival of an uncompromising artist in pursuit of raw emotional truth. Boy, that sounds like the other side of the underneath. And if you watch that with us, yeah, that doesn't sell me on that one. Interesting. It feels like word soup. It just, I don't know. It feels like word soup for them trying to describe this movie. It could be good. It could be good. I'm not saying anything. Let's see. Night Games, 1966. Outrageous and explosively controversial, the Venice Film Festival refused to screen it publicly, while John Waters has called it his favorite film. Mai Zetterling's second feature is a blazing psychosexual odyssey with heaving. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. That's good stuff. Heaving Freudian flourishes. On the eve of his marriage to his fiancée, Jean returns to his childhood home, a sprawling estate stuffed with antiques, where he relives his memories of his beautiful, decadent, mercurial mother, and finds himself forced to confront his unresolved Oedipal longings. Seamlessly interweaving past and present, carnivalesque camp, and potent symbolism, Night Games functions as both a feverishly perverse family portrait and a serious statement on the tormented soul of a modern Europe reckoning with the demons of its past. Again, I read that, but I still have no idea what that movie's about. I have no idea what that movie's about. Blazing psychosexual odyssey, which feels like a giallo type of thing. Returns to his estate where he relives the memories of his beautiful decade. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Last Year in Marienbad. That's what it feels like. Which is a movie I need to revisit because I don't think it spoke to me on my first attempt watching that one. The Girls, 1968. Mai Zetterling's cinema reached new heights of exuberant experimentation and fierce political engagement with this pointed and playful touchstone of 1960s feminist cinema. As they tour Sweden in a theatrical production of... Okay, hold on a minute. Lysistrata, I think that's how you pronounce that. Performing to often uncomprehending audiences, three women... B.B. Anderson is in this. Oh, cool. Find their own lives and marriages mirrored in the complex, combative gender relations at the heart of Aristophanes' play. Onstage drama, offstage reality, and a torrent of surrealist fantasies and daydreams collide. In The Girls, a slashing, sardonic reflection on the myriad challenges confronting women on their path to liberation, and on the struggles of the female artist fighting to make her voice heard over the patriarchal din. Cool. This seems almost like a team up with House of Psychotic Women. That box set seems similar to that. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to track these down. Even if they were on the Criterion channel, they don't sound like they would appeal to me. Although I did see something amazing last night. I reviewed it on Letterboxd, but I'll mention it. It's not Criterion, but I'll mention it at the end of the video. I thought Christmas Evil was John Waters' favorite flick. It might be. I don't know. He probably changes that over and over. Exploitation says John Waters said Faster Pussycat was the best film ever made and possibly the best film to ever be made. So I'm thinking that's his fave. I don't know. I'm sure he changes his opinion every once in a while. Lysistrata is a funny play. I don't know it. Feminist flicks from the 60s will pass. Eternal, I'm with you. That's the only one that's really got my excitement. Sunset says, if I'm being honest, I like a lot of Criterion releases, but most of them don't really speak to me, and their prices are fairly outrageous. Well, hold on to your butts. It's going to get worse, guys. It's just going to get more and more expensive. That's just the nature of the beast. Although they recently did drop their prices. Remember, on their site, they used to be $40. Now they're $31. But everyone knows you wait for a sale. You don't. There's no reason to pre-order. None of this shit is gonna go out of stock. None. Even the Godzilla box set, which sold out, I think is still. I'll check it in a minute. It's still in print. So none of this is going to go out of stock. I might be wrong about that. I don't want to give you false information. Let me do this. You're not going to give me the big box? Let's see. Did I spell like an idiot? I did. And 2 L's. I'm going to do this. Yeah, still in print. So there's no reason to pre-order. Wait for a sale. This is basically saying, hey, when the sale comes, you might like these. And although with this one, we just passed. Okay, November we're gonna have a 50% off at Barnes and Nobles. December no sales, but I believe they have one in February. I think there's one in February, but that's site specific to Criterion. So just wait a couple months. Honestly, I think there's a Criterion sale now with the Barnes and their website twice a year sales, and then you can always look on Amazon. They have them too for pretty cheap. You could buy. I was looking up there for like a random Criterion title. It was $21. So you can find deals. Never pre-order. That's just my opinion. There's no reason to, unless you just want to desperately get it the moment they get it and they can ship it out to you. But you can wait. Save your money for food and family treats and things like that. Emerging from the primordial soup of glamour, gutter sleaze, and feverish creativity that was New York's 1960s underground culture, the Velvet Underground redefined music with its once raw and exalted blend of experimentation and art-damaged rock and roll. In his kaleidoscopic documentary, The Velvet Underground, Todd Haynes vividly evokes the band's incandescent world, the creative origins of the twin visionaries Lou Reed and John Cale. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Andy Warhol's fabled factory and the explosive tension between pop and the avant-garde that propelled the group and ultimately consumed it. Never before seen performances, interviews, rare recordings, and mind-blowing transmissions from the era's avant-garde cinema scene come together in an ecstatic swirl of sound and image that is to traditional music documentary what the Velvets were to rock. Utterly revolutionary. I like some of their music. My sister-in-law and actually Mistress Chaos were big Velvet Underground fans, but I don't think they'd be into a documentary about it. I'll mention it, but I don't know that it'd be something that floats their boat. Does anybody like Velvet Underground? We did mention the hideous. I don't want to say hideous, but certainly not as creative as it should have been. Which is not great. Cooley High. Here we go. Now this is the one that I'm very excited for, but we must keep something in mind. Now the one that got everybody excited is Infernal Affairs Trilogy. Very excited. Want to get my hands on it, but has a 4K scan. What have we seen recently? Movies that had a 4K scan, either a month or 2 months down the road, get a 4K from somebody or Criterion. So I'm holding off personally on Infernal Affairs. And if Cooley has a 4K scan, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if people will. Oh, yeah, here you go. It's got a 4K scan. So how do we feel about this? I'm curious how we feel about this. Is it worth a buy, or is it, or do you just wait for the 4K? It feels like it might happen. I like this artwork. I love this guy's face back here. He's like, not the best. December's kind of letting you out, unless they drop a big thing at the end of the month. That would be great. Chicago, 1964. It's the last weeks of high school for aspiring poet Preach, and his best friend Cochise. I believe that's how you pronounce that. And they have a full slate of extracurricular activities: swing dance parties, late night joyrides, and the stumbling pursuit of romance. Of course, when you're a young black man in America, your coming of age story is far from complication free. With Cooley High, director Michael Schultz and screenwriter Eric Monti, who drew on his own experiences growing up in Chicago's Cabrini Green housing project. Cabrini Green, okay. Interesting. A little connection to Candyman there. I honestly did not know Cabrini Green was a real thing. I thought that was just a thing made up for Candyman. But I guess it's an actual thing. It's an actual housing project. Sorry, I will go back. With Cooley High, director Michael Schultz and screenwriter Eric Monti arrived at something truly unique in 1970s cinema, an endearingly funny, tender, and authentic portrait of black teens striving towards a brighter tomorrow, brought to life by a dynamic ensemble cast and set to a heavenly hit parade of Motown classics. This is exciting. 107 minutes. You get a new conversation between Schultz and Rachel Gates. Program on the making of the film. What does that mean? A featurette or like a TV show? I guess it remains to be seen. Panel discussion for the 2019 tribute to Cooley High at the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, featuring the filmmaker and Robert Townsend. Oh wow, that's cool. We should get some Robert Townsend movies in a Criterion. Meteor Man or something. Lauren Tilton Jacobs in it. Garrett Morris. English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. Oh yeah, there he is. There he is, man. That's cool. Welcome back, Mr. Kater. All right, Cooley High is exciting to me. But it's a situation of, do we wait? Bring it down a bit. Do we wait for a potential 4K? I mean, is this a thing people are more interested in? Cooley High soundtrack is amazing. Motown stuff ages very well. Cabrini Green is very famous in Chicago. It's referenced a lot because of the gangs that started out there. Oh, man. There you go. And to me, black movies and black TV shows of the 70s were the best. I guess it just really depends. I like 90s stuff too, but not I don't know. The 4K thing's kind of like bothering me. Eternal says I'll wait until the 4K comes out. Eternal is in no rush. Cody says at this point always wait for the 4K. Patience is key. Hey Roland, what's up, man? Good to have you here, buddy. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Michael, you know what I didn't do? Let me look at the special feature. Oh, there aren't any. That's why. I was going to say, oh, there are. Okay. Special features. I'm going to zoom in. That's very little print for you guys. Make sure it's good on the screen there. It's better. Director approved 3 Blu-ray special edition. High definition. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So this is now 4K, so you don't have to worry about that. New interview with actor Arno Frisch. New interview with Alexander Horwath. Interview from 2005 with Haneke. Is he still alive? I'm not sure. If anybody can do research real quick in the chat, let me know. I don't know if he passed away or not. Documentary about Haneke's career featuring interviews with the director and Juliette Binoche, Isabelle Hubert, and Jean-Louis Trintignant. And I hope I didn't butcher those. I tried my best to pronounce those. Deleted scenes from Benny's video. Oh, this is all the special features for the whole thing. Oh, okay. So it's pretty light. I thought that was just for one disc. All right. An essay by novelist John Ray, who I'm not familiar with. Let's see here. Go down to the bottom. About the same amount of special features. So it's almost like these are going to be very, very similar releases. New interview with author Alicia Malone. Maybe I Really Am a Sorceress, a 1989 documentary on Mai Zetterling, featuring interviews with her, co-screenwriter David Hughes, and actors Harriet Anderson, Ingrid Thulin, B.B. Anderson, and Gunnel Lindblom. Gunnel, something like that. Lines from the Heart, a 1996 documentary reuniting the girls actors Harriet Anderson, B.B. Anderson, and Lindblom. They just left off the Gunnel. They just call him Lindblom. Interview with Zetterling from 1984 on Loving Couples and the Girls. Swedish television footage from 1966 filmed on location during the production of Night Games and at the film's premiere. And then new English subtitle translations. And then you get a booklet. New essay by film scholar Maria Larsson. Okie dokie. Velvet Underground. What do we got special features wise here? Did I pass it? Yeah. I'm gonna guess concert footage, or maybe not. Maybe they're not allowed to show that stuff. I really don't know what's going on, man. Roland says, I don't think I'm looking forward to is the Haneke box set. Nice. Okay, good. Benny's video has a good beginning and ending, but the middle part is kind of slow. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. This has a 4K master, but I doubt this is going to get a 4K. You get a comment, but maybe audio commentary featuring Haynes and editor Afonso Goncalves and Adam Kernitz. Outtakes and interviews shot for the film with musicians John Cale, Jonathan Richmond, and Maureen Tucker. Filmmaker Jonas Mekas and Mary Warnoff. Oh wow, okay. Conversation from 2021 among Haynes, Cale, and Tucker. Complete versions of some of the avant-garde films excerpt in the film. Oh, including Piero Hulkzer's Venus in Furs. Oh, so does it? Okay, so they'll probably expand on this, but it says complete versions of some of the avant-garde films shown in this. Well, that could be interesting. I mean, you depending on how long those are, you could even call this a box set. Comes with a teaser, English subtitles, and then a booklet with an essay by Grail Marcus. And we talked about Cooley High specials already. Wait, did we? I'm pretty sure we did, but let me. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Venus and Furs is a great song. Yes, I agree. Since we didn't touch on it because they announced it late in the game, Wall-E is coming to Criterion. Wall-E is coming to Criterion. This is a really, really good movie. This is just a beautiful, beautiful movie, and it makes me wonder. Well, a few things, but number one, why Wall-E? Why was this the first one to get picked? Why? I mean, if they're starting, why not like Toy Story or like the first Pixar movie? There was something about Wall-E maybe that. I mean, I think Wall-E is their best. Wall-E and Coco are my favorite Pixar movies. So I don't know, maybe it was easy to get, but there is a 4K already available. So what are they adding to it? Lots of special features. We'll read that in depth, in toto, as they say. Let me zoom in real quick. A high watermark of a digital animation, this prescient vision of a dystopian future is packaged within a dazzling pop science fiction love story, making for an urgent fable for our troubled millennium. It's the 29th century, and humans have long since fled Earth for outer space, leaving Wall-E, the last functioning trash compacting robot, to go about the work of cleaning up a pollution-choked planet, one piece of garbage at a time. When he meets Eve, a fellow automaton sent to detect planet life, the pair are launched on an intergalactic quest to return humanity to Earth, transporting us simultaneously back to cinema's silent origins and forward light years into the future. Wall-E is a soaring ode to the power of love and art to heal a dying world. There you go. Hey, thank you, Criterion. Just tell us what the goddamn movie's about. You don't have to add all these flourishes to it. It's hey, robot saves the world. Awesome. I get it. And I know what that movie's about. I'm a stickler for that stuff. Just because it sticks out to me. It's a occupational hazard. No, I guess what's the other word? Work hazard. Anyway, no matter. You get a 4K UHD and 2 Blu-rays. The one Blu-ray will have the special features, 2 audio commentaries, which is nice, and I think this is all available in the other. Let's go looking for it. Wall-E. Let's go to Walmart. So this exists 7. That's not there. Hold on. I'll find it and I'll get back to you guys on that. And I'll double check the special features on this situation. Let me see if I can do this. God dang it. It is not responsive whatsoever. Who's excited for Wall-E? I'm interested in sort of understanding where everybody is when it comes to Wall-E. I can't find. I'm trying to find a version of it that just has. Does it have special features? Sorry, I hate dead air, but I want to make sure I have the specifications overview. Maybe it doesn't have any special features. I don't know. Does anybody have the original Wall-E? I'm curious. I wish Criterion would reprint their Akira as a Blu-ray. I feel like the animation was groundbreaking and on par with Wall-E. Akira would be, I mean, that's 100% a title they should tackle. I'm curious why they haven't. Eternal's gonna buy Wall-E. Yeah, buy it on sale. Never watched Wall-E, but it got praise. It's one of the good ones, man. It's absolutely one of the good ones. Criterion could get straight story now. Absolutely. Maybe that's why they made the deal. Who knows? But that would be interesting. Wall-E was a strange pick, but I think most of us are just hoping it opens the vaults and gets more released. Yeah. I can't see why not. I can't see why that wouldn't be the case. Cody says Lion King 4K, including all the missing features. That would be great. I didn't even know there were missing features. That'd be great. I would say absolutely this hints to bigger and better things. Why not? Why not? I mean, if it doesn't, then it's a super missed opportunity. I am not seeing. Sorry, guys. Well, maybe it has no features. That could 100% be it. All right. Looks like it has a commentary provided by Pixar's biggest geeks, and then film locations from a whole new angle, deleted scenes, and much more. But it doesn't really give a description. Oh, wait. Here we go. I want to see a picture of the fucking thing. You have it. Give me a picture. Give me a picture, bro. You have it. I see it. It's right fucking there. Anyway, I'm going to assume that the special features are similar, or if not, they're more here. Like, what's the point if you don't do more, right? Okay, 2 audio commentaries. New program on Stan's cinematic influences and production designer Ralph Eggleston's color scripts tour of the Pixar Living Archive with Stanton. Behind-the-scenes look at the making of the film, including segments from early animation reels. The Pixar Story 2007 documentary by Leslie Iwerks. By the way, Dub Iwerks, her dad or her grandfather was one of the first, if not the first, animator that Disney hired. So that's pretty dang cool. More than a dozen documentaries exploring the film's production and robots. Anatomy of a Scene, The Plant Masterclass with Stanton. Wall-E A to Z, a new program featuring Stanton and co-screenwriter Jim Reardon. Deleted Scenes featuring commentary. A Story, a student film by Stanton. Burn-E, a short film by McLean. Just McLean. Wait. Has he been introduced before? Oh, there you go. Angus McLean. Okay, lead animator. Trailers, English subtitles, and then a big old book. Essay. I'm guessing big. I don't know. Essay by author Sam Wasson. Selections from Stanton's sketchbook, script notes, and drawings, and artwork. So yeah, that might be a little bigger because you got some artwork on that. I'm excited for it. I like this movie quite a bit, and we don't own it. But it's one of those things, you know. It's like we have it on. You know what? This is the craziest thing. And he brought up a good point. My son, 7 right now. He has a physical media collection. I obviously have one. He knows I do this. He knows I collect this stuff. He says, why do we need to own... I forget what it was. Oh, Uncharted. I was looking at the 4K at Best Buy, and he goes, oh, you know, Dad, we don't need to own it. It's on streaming. And you know what? Part of me was like, you're right. I mean, I liked Uncharted. I didn't love it. I didn't think it was amazing, but you know, it's one of those things where it's like, that is the culture. Our generation, our even I'm 43. I don't know how old everyone is. I don't know, but what I will say is, I think when my kids, I have a 7 and a 14-year-old. When they hit the market where they will be buying movies, they won't be buying movies. You know what I mean? They'll be streaming stuff. They'll be renting stuff online. You know, hopefully the movies will still exist. The theatrical experience will still exist. I hope that doesn't go away. I think that would be amazing. I would love for that to happen. To continue. Movies should never die, but the way the market is turning, we are the last line of defense for physical media, my friends. I mean, we're looking at it, and that's that's why the companies are maybe charging a little bit more, because they know they're on the way out the door. It just happens. It's unfortunate, but that's just kind of the way of the world. That's the way it's going. I'm telling you, it's 4K is the last. We said that about Blu-ray, I guess, but remains to be seen. But I can't imagine there's going to be a renaissance of physical media unless we have a thing where the digital infrastructure collapses, crashes, is no longer viable. Streaming is a joke, and then there is no other option. Then that might happen, and then you will see, who was it that stopped making Blu-ray players? Was it Samsung or Sony? They'll come back and go, oh wait, no, we got some new things we're putting out. Yeah. However, us dinosaurs will hang in there as long as we can. Eternal says, I would love to have Disney's 1960s Swiss Family Robinson on 4K. I love that show as a kid. I don't think they've ever done shows. I don't know if we'll get a show, but that would be interesting. Paul says, I always appreciate your insight and opinion on cinema. No sugarcoating, just an honest opinion. Thank you, Paul. That's all I offer, man. Take it or leave it. Sunset says, I'm not very excited for it. I always thought it was just okay. My opinion, I don't think it is Criterion worthy compared to other animated films. Yeah. Paul's all in for that one. Eternal wants a Shaggy Dog. I don't, you know what? That's interesting. You know what they should do? You know what they should 100% do? I forget who put this out. I'm guessing it's Disney, or maybe through Paramount or something. Do you guys remember back in the day? It was a DVD box set. They were like in these metal tins, and it was like all the old Disney stuff, like Tours of the Park. All the World of Disney stuff, where Disney was hosting movies and things like that. I think they had like David Crockett, The Wonderful World of Disney, I think it was called. They should put out, Criterion 100% should put out a Blu-ray box set of all that good old Disney ephemera. Absolutely. I think that would do very well. And it historically, cinematically important. And I think that's what Criterion's all about. So why not? His Star Wars original trilogy and Criterion? Oh man. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Mike Barrett, the original Star Trek films of Criterion would be great, but they're already out though. You got 4Ks of those, so I that's like triple dipping at this point. I don't know. Tech Degenerate says Wall-E looks good. Never seen. It is very good. It's a very sweet movie. I think you'd enjoy it. Exploitation says audio sucks on streaming though. They always get the levels wrong. Yeah, we care about shit like that, sure, but the new generation, notice that. They're not going to notice that. Absolutely not going to. It's not even going to cross their mind. They're just going to be watching a movie. The film fans, the film students, the filmmakers will be shaped by that. And I'm not going to say we're going to get bad movies out of it, or we're going to get lesser quality movies. But everyone who grew up from like the VHS era, we know how shitty a movie can sound and look. Now streaming compared to VHS compared to DVD is amazing, in my opinion. So I think we're okay. Tech says boutiques may carry the torch. Maybe we will get 8K discs. I doubt it. Eternal says there will always be people buying movies in the future, just not as many as today. The buyers will be a minority. I mean, vinyl made a comeback, right? If vinyl can make a comeback, I guess anything can. Except for cassette. Although, I guess cassettes are sort of making a small comeback, but who the fuck is buying cassettes? That's such a crap. Now everyone wants to. I want to listen to this song. I don't want to have to fast forward or whatever. It's such a bad format, in my opinion. VHS, I have, fondness for. So, but I still haven't bought a VHS in 20 years. I mean, I have a few here, just not collector pieces, big box pieces, but just for art sake. Jaden in the house, what's up? WALL-E's a really good release. I'm super excited for this. I like that we're talking about WALL-E and not about the new ones. Just got Vengeance Trails. Oh, I hope you dig it. I loved it. Oh, Django was on. Django was available too. Nice. Okay. Enjoy those. Those are very, very, very good. Did Sony stop making BD players? I'm still using my PS3 as a player. Yeah, somebody stopped making players. It's either Samsung. I want to say it's Samsung, but somebody stopped making Blu-ray players, which is worrisome. And I think, who was it from Severin? Was it? I don't want to put words in their mouth, but somebody from Severin was like, yeah, even though that happened, it's okay. But physical media is not going anywhere. I'm with you though, Indy. My main player is actually my PS5. So, Walt Disney Treasures, was that what it was called? That's probably what it was called. Yeah, I would like to see those. I would really like to see those. I would love a Criterion to release Blood In, Blood Out. The mouse has kept it hostage, and we gotta. Wait a minute. That was that the what's the name? Not Buena Vista. Was that Buena Vista guy? I don't remember the company that put that out. The mouse has that? Why the hell would it have that? That's interesting. Well, they used to make a lot of movies like that. Touchstone? Is it Touchstone that I'm thinking about? Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. I listen to music on Amazon, but would buy 8 tracks. 8 tracks just for nostalgia. I get it. With Texas Adios bonus disc. Nice. Both great movies. Both really, really great. My dad owns a few 8 tracks. Buena Vista. Thank you. Okay. Love Cooley High. Watched that movie many times at VHS back in the day. Yeah, man. Well, here you go. Here's a question for you then, Mike and Kelly. There's a 4K scan for it. Are you waiting till potentially a 4K comes out, or are you grabbing it? I'm curious. I'm curious what you want, what you would do. I don't know what I would do. I think I might just grab the Blu-ray. I don't need it on 4K. I'm not a big 4K pusher anyway. Exploitation says, I hate that the move to streaming means we're losing access to so much stuff due to overly restrictive copyright issues. Mike says, no grabbing eye. Okay, Yoda. Sounds good. You're going to wait for the 4K, I assume. That's a good point, though. Restrictive copyright issues. That's going to happen a lot now, actually. Once copyright holders know, oh, shit, there's a market for this. Oh, wait, I could sell it to Netflix for more money than giving it to Severin or something. It's going to get tricky. And we're going to see a lot of things happen like it's been happening with Severin, where a title will be announced and then it'll be pulled because somebody comes out of the woodwork and says, oh, no, wait, I've got the rights to that music. I don't allow you to release this movie or whatever the hell the issues are. It's going to happen. Oh, by the way, I should mention, if you're on Twitch, I just got on Twitch. I'm streaming to Twitch at the moment. Link in the description if you want to join me on Twitch. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing over there, but I decided to expand the brand and also what I will be doing is starting a Discord, but I got to figure all that out. So I'll send out information when I have that, whatever that is. No grabbing CC. Okay, getting a ton of re-releases, but there's still so many movies stuck on DVD, VHS. It's sad. Still waiting for Vestron to release Order of the Black Eagle. They should do that. Oh my god, that would be a great title. And I think re-releases is killing collecting a little bit too, man. I don't know. That's kind of sad that it's kind of killing re-releases. I mean, collecting in general, because people are like, well, I already got that shit. Why do I want it? Oh, it comes with a poster? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Well, Roland says, Bill Olsen from Blue Underground said on Serial at Midnight, he sees all the underground companies, like underground companies, like Blue. They'll be all out of business in 5 years. Damn, that's probably not far off, honestly. All right, so that this all our blue tubing community is gonna have to figure out what to do in 5 years. That's funny. Indy says he hasn't gone to 4K, but keeps seeing issues being reported. Yeah, that's the thing. 4K is also wonky. Lots of wonky stuff happening on 4K, so it's not even super reliable. Razer, you can do watch parties on Twitch with anything that is on Amazon Prime. Interesting. I may do so. I may do that. I'll keep people posted. I'll announce it first on Patreon, which, by the way, let me mention this real quick. These folks keep the lights on. Thank you to my patrons. I love you guys very much. I appreciate your support. You guys really, I absolutely keep the lights on. Even being monetized on YouTube here is which technically I'm not yet, actually, is not a way to really make a living as of yet. But thank you, patrons, for keeping the lights on. I hope you're enjoying the extra content. More to come. I can't release a lot of proprietary stuff. Like I can't. I'm wondering how much behind the scenes stuff I can show for the movie. I might give you some sneak peeks and things like that coming down the line. Cooley High, man. I'm excited for that. As to the other things, I don't know. Bill said he sees all the bigger companies taking the films back and just sitting on them or stream only, which sounds like a bummer. Yeah, all the bigger companies will absolutely do that. Tech, no need to shout. I doubt it heavily. Some of these companies have big followings. Well, it remains to be seen. In 5 years, if prices keep going up and people start getting priced out, then it's like, well, I can't even afford to be a collector anymore. That's happening already. I'm hearing that to the community already. So who knows? Roland says, I pick up the Game of Thrones set on 4K and it came with Scream Factory smudges and sludge all over every disc in the set. It's like 42 discs. Damn, what the F? What the fuck? That is crazy. What the fuck is happening with that shit? I really don't understand that. I don't know what is happening with that. It's very, very weird. The female love interest in Cooley High is a total smoke show. Yeah, I agree. Mike Ricky, is Cooley High the prequel to Corey in the House? Corey in the House? Oh, wait, Corey in the House? Isn't that a kids show? I don't know. Tech is saying it's a natural effect. People, Tech, let's take it down a notch, man. I don't understand I don't understand why you're so up in arms about this, man. We're just talking movies, baby. Relax. And it's not a natural effect because hasn't happened for years and years and years. It's a recent thing, and it shouldn't be happening. You're paying so much money. Why should you get anybody in the chat? Would you be happy? Would you be, oh, it's a natural thing. Your movies come with slime now. It's not cool. I don't think it's a thing that we should accept. Absolutely not. I think it's weird. If you accept it, good for you. Have fun with your slimy plastic. I don't know. I just think it's strange. I bought the Friday 4K even though I own the box set. All the news about boutique companies going out of biz is killing my buzz. Too expensive and too many mistakes. I mean, the 4Ks themselves are an issues. Hey, what's up, Dave? How are you? I hope you are well. See, Tech, I hate to go down this road, but you're the only one being kind of a dick on the chat, man. So I don't. So how else am I supposed to take you? It's one of those things where like you push a guy in the pool. Hey, man, I'm just kidding. You know, I don't stand for it on this channel, man. I don't get it. I don't understand why you would do that. Like, I mean, why would you say stuff like this? Hats off to the pay pigs. That's disgusting and awful. I mean, I think that's, how's that? Oh, just kidding. Not cool, bro. I don't appreciate that. I've never blocked anybody, but you're really close, man, because I really don't appreciate that shit. So just take it down a notch. We're talking movies. Let's all relax. Okay, well, we're wrapping up anyway. December, it's kind of a wet fart for me in terms of their releases. Cooley High is the only one that I'm interested in. It does have a 4K release, but then we have the same problem that we have with Infernal Trilogy. Do we wait for an upgrade if it happens? I mean, look, you got a movie like Power of the Dog, which already comes in 4K. Do we think that Criterion is going to just not upgrade anymore? Like they're just like, if they have the 4K, they'll release it as a 4K, like Wall-E. Or do we suspect that they will go back and upgrade all these titles that have scans? Tricky. Now it's a really tough time to be a Criterion collector. I know a lot of people were burned. I forget what the title was, but I'm like, what the? Oh my God! Uncut Gems. A lot of people bought the Blu-ray, and then the 4K came out. They're like, what the hell? I don't know. It seems like it happens. Sean, what's up? Cheers, MC. The Velvet Underground is the nugget to pan from the shit for me. I'm glad you like it, man. I hope you enjoy it. Feels like Germany and France are ahead of us when it comes to 4K. Wonder why? I don't know. I think someone said that it was a one factory for the US, and that's why the issues were happening. I don't know. I think Criterion will only put out 4Ks of the bigger titles that will sell good. Well, we'll see. We'll see. In which case, then I'm still gonna wait until July, right, for the Barnes & Noble sale here in the U.S. To get Infernal Affairs. It's not going to sell out. I'll wait for it then. All right, gang. That has been December, and I'm excited for Cooley High. Hopefully, we will get some more things. Hopefully, and this is not outside of the realm of possibility. Wall-E is going to signal something for December. That in a week or two, we get a big announcement. Hey, by the way, we're going to end the year with blah, blah. Yeah, and then Heroic Trio was announced, and I believe that's either a duology or a trilogy of movies that was announced. So that would be nice. Throw that in last minute in the last 2 weeks. That would be great. I'd love to see that. Who knows? I guess it remains to be seen. And then what does Wall-E speak for the future? What does 2023 look for Criterion? Are we getting more Disney titles? I would say yes, but at the same time, it remains to be seen. Okay, pals, I love you very much. I'm sending you guys good vibes, good energy your way. This is the kind of world where ugly things happen. It's tough. It's tough for everybody, but it's nice for us to connect and chat movies here, and I love doing that. I love hanging out with you guys and hearing what you have to say and all that good stuff. It makes me happy. I hope it makes you happy. I appreciate your support. Leave me a thumbs up on your way out the door. I'll see you again, and I'll see you very soon. Tomorrow, I'm bringing you a review of the new film Pearl, the prequel to X. If you have seen X, then you can go see Pearl. It's a prequel. No spoilers. I won't give anything away. We will be talking about that movie tomorrow, and then not this week. Here, actually, let me drop some info. Next Friday, maybe it's Thursday night. Anyway, you'll see a post. Criterion, Vinegar Syndrome is announcing their, 3 of their titles for Black Friday. We will be going live discussing them in detail. I will have a panel of lovely people joining me discussing the movies, and we'll see if anybody's pre-ordering anything. Are we going to be hyped for Black Friday? Is it going to be another situation where probably could do without that? We'll see. I know one thing that they're releasing. It's the box set. Oh my God, Homegrown Horrors Volume 2. I'm excited for that. I really love the first one, so I really want to see Moonstalker. We saw on the old channel a while ago. Really fun movie, actually. So I'm excited for the other two. Fingers crossed. It's a good slate. So that'll either be Thursday night into Friday. That's kind of how they do things. I think it's a midnight release, or a Friday, evening kind of thing with the gang. Saturday, join us over on Tony's channel, Mr. Tony the Dead. We'll be talking Showgirls and Twilight for episode 2 of Date Night Double Dare. Oh my God, 2 movies couldn't be more different. And then just announced yesterday, if you missed it, go back and watch Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel. Episode 6 will be over on OGP's channel. And we'll be talking Death Toilet and Terror at Bloodfart Lake. These are real movies, and you can watch them for free on Tubi. Watch them before the show, and you can review it with us. And that will be, hold on. I'm double checking my notes here. I believe we said that for September 27th. September 27th, Tuesday. September 27th, over on OGP's channel. I'll be, linking the whatever community tab. Hey, make sure you watch episode 6 and all that good stuff. My friends, thank you. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Let me know if you didn't watch this live in the replay, what you're getting, anything Criterion-wise has inspired you this month. I'm curious to hear it. All opinions are welcome here. I love you. I miss you. I'll see you soon. Take care. Signing off for now.
Yeah. Y'all ready for this? Number one in the hood.